Good morning. At least it's morning here. At least it's morning for some of us. It's 9:30 a.m. So, I mean, that's not, maybe it's not morning, but noon. Or what the word is for the time before lunch. Oops. At least we have a day off in Sweden. It's a red day today, so I was very tired and slept long, and am having my first cup of coffee now and doing some coloring. Oh, hello, Mia and Robin and Ifke. Good morning. I'm doing a background on this old WIP in Daydreams, or I don't know even if I should call it a WIP, because it has more been a test page for, I think it was when I bought the Tombow from Elin, my Tombow dual brush pens. And it was before I realized how to use those pens in books, so the gradients, this was not good, and they were very sharp lines, and but then I realized that I would like to try to fix it. So I have done the other flowers as well with Tombow, but I'm gonna go over them with pencils as well. Hello, Cynthia. You have also holiday today. Yes, it's holiday here as well. Just today. So tomorrow it's work again. And I was going to go outside and fix in the garden today, but the weather is not very good. I think it's going to be rain in a while, and it's blowing. So my plan to rake leaves doesn't feel very good. Plus, my tiredness tells me to not. So we'll see. Yeah, I have tried different ways of doing black backgrounds. I really like this. What I did was that I did one layer. I did this Peter Hewitt. She has a video where she does one layer with, I think she's using the classic, the Faber-Castell Classic black for just doing a layer, and then go on top with a black Pitt pen. I took my Polychromos black because that was the one I had closest to me. First I started to just do a background with the Pitt pen, but it didn't stick very good to the paper, and then I realized that I did the other page, the fox, and the background with soft pastels, and I had sprayed it with my fixative, and apparently a lot of the fixative went to this page, and that's why it was so difficult to get the Tombow to stick. It also behaved very strange, and yeah, it needed a pencil layer first. So that's what I'm doing now. I really like to do black backgrounds. I think it's very soothing. And also it is a way to quite fast get a new feeling for the page, because it has been here so long as a WIP. So I had no connection to it anymore. But if I changed the background to something that, yeah, something I had done now, it would feel more like a regular WIP and not just an old forgotten page. And because Pitt pens turn into ink, you can easily put white dots or stars on top without any black bleeding into the white. I like that as well. I'm trying a new microphone today. Hello, Rebel. So I got a microphone from my husband that he didn't use. So I hope the sound is okay. Hello, Sang. Good morning. Or at least it's morning here. Or I don't know what you call 9:30 a.m. I feel at least a bit newly awake. I'm sitting here with my first cup of coffee and doing my morning coloring. It's Rebel, 1:30 a.m., 12:30 a.m. Oh, so it's night where you are. Thank you, Sang. So some month I have color alongs on Instagram, but I had no in April, and I have decided to not have any in May. I couldn't find any theme that interested me. Plus, I'm still into this WIP, finishing WIP thing. That was my plan for April, but I have only finished 2, almost 3 WIPs, and I have so many, and I don't think I ever will finish all of them because some of them I really don't like, and some books I realize I really don't like anymore. But at least I would like to finish my WIPs in my favorite books, in my Hanna Karlsson and Emily Lidehäll Öberg's book, and in World of Flowers. So I'm gonna keep doing this in May, but as in April, I will probably do some new pages as well, because otherwise it's not as fun. Just finishing off WIPs is not fun, but to do it at the same time is fun, or at least it feels nice when it's done. Oh, Melody, hello. Yay, yeah, we're having a day off, and I slept long, and now I'm having my first cup of coffee and doing my morning coloring. And I thought I was going to try to see if someone wanted to just hang with me while I'm... Oh, I think I've done it. Have I done the background? I think it's a bit difficult with all the leaves and flowers to see where the background is sometimes and where the leaves are. Yay, yeah, it's another time than my regular stream. I was going to stream last night, but then there were a lot of streams on already. So I did some other stuff instead. So let me see. For the black, I did the Peter Hewitt way. I used a pencil as a base, and then I went on top with my black pit pen. Because I started to just use my pit pen, as I said in the beginning. But apparently the sorry, I'm a bit tired and still awake. The fixative that I used for the other page where I had soft pastels, it had went on top of this paper and made it really difficult for the pit pen to stick. So it needed a pencil layer first. So I really think the pit pen is good because it turns into ink. It's easy to, as I said, use white on top without any bleed into the white. And it doesn't go to the other page. I have had some problems with my Posca backgrounds. I don't know if I can show. No, I have some Posca background here. Yeah, here. I think it's, I don't know what this is. Oh, you can't see it. But it's, I have had this on, I guess maybe this could happen on pit pens as well, but I don't know. I don't know. What is this? Maybe it is, no, I have not. Maybe it, I don't know what it is. But anyhow, I like it. Good morning, Caroline. And May and Lisette. So many nice people here. Oh my, welcome. Oh May, welcome. So that was the easy part, to do the black background, because now I don't really know. At least I can color in some leaves that I have forgotten. So my plan for this poor little old WIP is to do a first layer of Tombow, which I think was how I started it once upon a time, as a test page for Tombow, but then go on top with pencils. Yeah, I think that too. That Posca, it dries very, very fast. So your giveaway book, Rebel, Christina, that it traveled safely over the ocean. Let me see where to go. What should I do with the butterflies, and what are those? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. I think this is a black spot. I have forgotten. Oh, yay. Yeah, I was doing this card and then I realized, oh, of course I'm going to send it to Christina. I wanted to send a card. I mean, I don't know about the colors on the card, but at least it was very sparkly. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I can fill them in with the same color. Oh, sorry. And then I can change it later. Christine? Is it Chris? Oh, sorry. Who have I guess I have also done wrong. You just say either way is fine. So what are you doing today? I have just had breakfast. So I have not done anything today besides this. But I guess I'm gonna have to do some adulting and cooking, and I think I want to read some today, and maybe, yeah, of course I have to do this collage on Instagram and try to find all the color longs on Instagram this month and do my monthly post. And I'm gonna edit my podcast, I think, and maybe do a video with my finished colorings this month, or I mean last month. It's May now. May, it's May. Uh, it's Isabel with two L's at the end, but I say as rebel that anything goes. Chris, yeah, that's a nice nickname for Christina Rebel. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Dev. I'm trying to do some coloring, but I'm kind of tired still, and I try to stare at the text, the chat, so I don't do much. I'm a bit morning slow. I get faster the more coffee I get. Yeah, so I spell my name with two L's at the end, but I know a lot of people who spell their names, they're Isabel with one L. So either is fine with me, but I spell it with two L's. Just take your time. Yeah, actually, it's also one of these WIPs that I'm back to that I really don't have a plan for. I don't think I had a plan when I started it. Yeah, exactly. And I think, I mean, I had an other Isabel in my class when I was a kid, and she spelled it with one L. So, and some people spell Isabel with an E after Isabelle. So I know it's very, there are a lot of ways to do it. Okay, I just start doing something with these poor flowers. I would not have, this was the flower I had, this one was the one I had done when I tested my Tombow some years ago without any plan. And it was very, I have tried to make the gradients not so harsh, the lines between the colors. But it's still there, and I don't think I should have chosen these colors today. But now I just try to adjust the other flowers to some similar color. And because of the fixative that went onto the top of this page, apparently, oh boy, that didn't work out well. It bled through. I wonder, was I too slow? Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't do water mediums so early in my morning. Maybe I need to use, hello Haley and welcome. Maybe I have to use a slow medium when I am slow in the mornings, and then the more the day become day and I get more coffee and more speed, I can do faster mediums. I don't know. No water before noon. Oh, that's a fun rule. No, poor other side. Okay, I try to be fast now. No, it's not Neo, it's Tumbo. Yeah, it bled through. Okay. Yeah, you're having your breakfast. Thank you, Rebel. That was what I hoped. That's why I made it black, the background. I hoped to... I think this look a bit like a tattoo. I mean, Hannah Carlson has her tattoos, and she seems to like tattoos a lot. She has them on a lot of her girls. Okay, it didn't bleed through. Pew. So, Caroline, I'm sorry I couldn't stay long on your stream yesterday. I was popping in at work. And then my work finished, and my husband came and picked me up. So I had to go quite abruptly. So, yeah, I like the black. Even if the rest feels a little bit, I don't know. I have to start to like it soon. I have to do something about it. I just don't have any plan. How do you do when you go back to pencils? Because now it's wet. I didn't think this through. No. Let me see. What should I use on top of this? Is it true, Robin? Do you have your page on Instagram so I can go and see it? Hello, Pernilla. And Peace Color is Pernilla from Instagram. And Peace Color is your name on Instagram as well. It's Labor Day. Yeah, it's here as well. We also have Labor Day today. I guess it would be called that. Could be called that. It's the same. So no water medium before noon, and no coffee after 3 o'clock. So many rules. Workers' Day, yeah. Here we call, I don't know, what do we call it? Just the 1st of May, I think. But it is this day when people are marching onto the streets and having the history is more power to the workers. You can't see it, but I'm sitting here and smiling, reading your comments and your chat with each other. It feels so friendly and so calming and nice. This community is so nice. Short. Is Dev short for devil? I was wondering. Oh, Pernilla, I'm looking forward to that. Thank you. And yeah, good that you mentioned it. I had some people telling me that they would like to send me a card, but they have not sent it yet, and are afraid it won't come in time. And some person have mentioned how expensive it would be to send a card that would arrive in time. And I don't want you to spend any money on me. That's why I wanted you to send just a card or something, because I thought that would not be so expensive. So just if you want to send a card, you can just send me a picture of a card online. I can still mention it in my stream. So you don't have to feel like you have to do it. You are too funny. Now I'm gonna, oops. Try and go into this. So Deb, have you done all these? I saw that you did some. Oh no, it's bleeding through. It feels like it's bleeding through more now than it did when I did the first layer. Strange. No, you're right, May. No water medium for me. You want to see the bleed through? Here it is. So I guess they're gonna be a dark background on this page as well. And here, down here, it had bled through, and up here, it was the butterfly. Yeah, I think I started a sentence and then I stopped. So thank you. That's how I work when I'm tired. I mean, that's how I don't work when I'm tired. Oops. Maybe that's why I don't stream so many times in the morning. So let me think. Yeah, I was talking about your blog tour with this Kirby Roseanne book. Now I have to stare out on the tree to concentrate here. So you did your part. What did you do? I missed your stream, unfortunately. Yeah, now I can start again, I think. Okay, so if that doesn't work, I mean the wet medium, then I just have to try to use the polychromos again. You did another page, but with similar colors. So is that on Instagram, so I can go and see it? No problem. A gold background. What did you use for the gold? Thank you, Sang. This was my original one from the test a long time ago, so I thought I should do the rest of the flowers similar. Thank you, Rebel. Or what did we decide to call you? Chris. Rebel Chris. Oh, thank you, Sang. I don't know about the butterfly. I remember when I started it, it was when I got a new color, a new Tombow color. So I didn't have any plan more than to try it out. I used the pit. No, not the pit. Not I didn't use my pit. I used Tombows. Sorry. You can hear that I would need more coffee. So yeah, pit pens. So yellow and a red one, and a light yellow, and this was you have 3 copies of Daydreams. I have 2 now, but I have just color in this one. Now number 757 of Tombow. Yeah, I also did a gold Posca background once. For me, it didn't turn out so good. I think I thought, I mean, if when I use black Posca, it sometimes can be difficult not to get a scratchy feeling and an uneven result. And I thought that was an even bigger problem with gold Posca. So I remember I did 2 layers of gold Posca, and then I bought some acrylic paint and colored it over. So I put a lot of effort down to that page, and it still didn't turn out so good. Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is very doodly, more like it's almost like a jewelry, more like a jewelry than an actually butterfly. That's good. That's good, Dev, to hear. So a new book from Kirby in no, did you say October? November? No, November. I don't have any of his book yet, but I think I should buy. Maybe would buy this one, this book with pictures from different books. If you don't have any book, that would be a great one to start with, I thought. Oh, Michelle! Hello, hello, hello! I don't really. No. Maybe I should take a lighter one. And Donna, hello. And Kaylara, hello. How are your how are you coloring your hoard thing going? Your and Lovelia's project. I was going to participate, but then I realized that I don't have a lot of books I have not colored in. For me, it's more that I have a lot of WIPs, unfinished pages in the books I already have. So I started to do that instead. That's okay. Keep swatching your acrylics and lurk. And hello, Jazz Funk. I know your name, but I don't know it right now. Sorry. I'm a bit slow. I'm a bit morning slow in my mind, apparently. Today, I had a really stressful day yesterday, so this is a good, slow, and relaxing day. Oh, thank you, Mia. Yvette, it's Yvette. Oh, you're not feeling well. You're not well. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I think you have been discussing it in the chat, but I have not been able to follow all the talk. Yeah, it's too early for anything right now. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking after breakfast if I should go and read something and have my coffee or color going back to this page. But then I wanted to go back to this page. And how is the sound? That was how this stream started. I got my husband had a microphone he didn't use, so I'm testing it. Yeah, maybe it's true that a lot of people having a stressful week. That's not good. I don't know if end of April seems tough. Sound is perfect. Okay, good. Thank you. So then I can use it. Good, good. Because the camera already have a pretty good sound, but I thought that if I had the microphone on me, it's one of these. Oh, I wonder what the word is in English. One of these small thing you can have on your clothes. That maybe it would sound more from my talk and less from my pencils moving around on the table. Oh, Sam, what have you bought? Let us know. Oh, I can understand that. Was it Yvette? Is that, am I saying it right? Oh, hello. Oh, now, I'm sorry. I'm having a very slow mind this morning. Canvas. I know your name too, but I have forgot it right now. Mosquito. Thank you. I'm so slow, May. So when I read your comment, I just stared at it and wondered, why is she writing mosquito? But of course, you're right. Miniature pottery wheel. Miniature pottery wheel. How are you going to use those? Sean, of course, it's Sean. I knew, or Sean. I knew it was something on S. Oh, so Sang is on. Oh, I have another coloring friend that is in a no by year. Mm. Okay, I still have some coffee, but it's so cold. Yeah, I know, May. I know. I remember that after some while that I had asked that. Mosquito. Yeah. It was not your fault, May. You just answered my question. It was just my question was like 1 minute before, so my brain had totally forgot about it. So I seem to have no in between. I can be very, very fast. Mostly I'm very, very fast when I do stuff. But I can also be very, very slow and tired and slow. You caught me in one of the slow spots. Well, the lag. I think it's the lag in my head is so. It's not. Say it was the lag. Exactly, Rebel. Good luck with having a non-buying year, especially when watching YouTube, with all the enabling. That's so funny. Oh, Melody. Ah. So you also were a bit confused over this mosquito thing. Oh, bye, Jazz Funk. Bye, yes. Oh, I have to show you my new tray. If you have been watching my streams, you know my pencils. I like to have them in just a big mess in front of me. The pencils I use, and then they roll onto the floor. And I have been saying that I should find a way to have a safety net, but instead I found this tray on a one of these secondhand stores. It's actually very pretty Marimekko tray, but I used a non-slippery cloth on it to make them not roll around so much, and it has stops. Edges. So I hope this will work. Oh, thank you, Jazz. So what were I doing? What am I doing? I was on Amazon yesterday to see if if there were any of my coloring books that I have wanted that I should buy, but I didn't. Instead, I bought a new planner. I always hope to find a way to organize my brain and all of my color related stuff, like the blog and the podcast and the Instagram color longs and this YouTube channel, and I don't want to start bullet journaling because I don't have the time, or I don't think it's so fun. I mean, to put time on designing them. I just want a pretty nice planner. So I hope the one I bought will be helping me sort my brain out. We'll see. Oh, Dev, thank you. I have realized that going back to old WIPs, or for me, it's more like a lot of test pages where I just randomly started a page because I wanted to test some new pens or pencils. It's really tough. I don't like it. It makes me a bit irritated and frustrated. But if you do something radical about it, like doing a black background quite fast, then it can start to feel more like yours again. And accidentally, no, it was not accidentally, of course, but I have stopped scrapbooking. I did that some years ago before I started to color. So I have given away or thrown away or sold most of my scrapbooking things. But I do have still some papers. And I saw some new scrapbooking paper coming out. And I pre-ordered it. And I really don't know why, because I don't do scrapbooking. And I still have quite a lot of papers, but they were so gorgeous. So stupid. So I guess I have to start doing some cards with the paper. We are all guilty. Yeah, I know. Yeah, giveaways are not cheap, but so fun. I think it's so fun to have giveaways. So sometimes I think I'll maybe stop buying things for myself at all and just having giveaways. But I guess I will not be able to stop buying supplies and books for myself. Because when you watch movies, or I mean videos here on YouTube, or watch Instagram or Facebook, I mean, every day there are new things. I saw that Posca had some pencils now. Have you seen that? You saw that too, that they have pencils. I had hoped that Posca would do acrylic paint. I mean, not just pen form, but I already have this, but I have not seen it. Acrylic paint in bottles that you could use together with the pens with exactly the same colors. Okay, you have trying to get them. You mean they were hard to get? No, I saw someone on Instagram that posted. She did a post where she had those pencils. And apparently the brain, when you are into pencils, whenever you see something new, it's just boing, zooming it in and get super excited. What is this? How are they? I have to I have to text my husband and ask if we have. I think we can have run out of coffee. I think we have to buy today, but I'm asking him. I'm doing it so I don't have to scream, so your ears will get hurt. But actually, our house are quite big, so sometimes we have to text each other, so we don't have to scream so much. Oh, we had coffee. And if we just understood each other right, he's going to come in with some coffee soon. I was just going to do a really short stream just to test my microphone and do some coloring, but it was so nice. It's so nice when you're here to hang out with you and to see you hanging out with each other. Yeah, that's a big house. Especially if one is in the living room and the other one is in the basement, then it's quite a bit to scream. So when we're talking about enabling, what is highest up on your wish list right now? Oh, you think they can be in the Mitsubishi pencils? Are they the same? The paper on this page is a bit of a mess because I realized after I did my soft pastel video that there are different fixatives. Some are workable. You can spray it and then keep working on top of it with pencils, and some are not workable. I don't know what I have. I think it doesn't say on mine. So I can work on top of it, but the surface is changed, so it's a little bit harder. And it was almost impossible to use the water-based medium on top. It was really difficult. Åh, tack snälla! Vad fint du är i håret. Vad fint du är i håret. Ja. Okej, där var det. Oh, tack snälla. Look what I got! Warm, nice coffee. Oh, Jody, I was missing you. Welcome. Okay, so it's the same manufacturer. Someone said that I must have seen that as well on Instagram because I'm hanging out there the most. Someone asked about the Mitsubishi pencils, and someone said that they were similar to Holbein. I don't know if that's true. You want one as well? Okay, I'll send my husband. Yay! So coffee coloring with friends. Yeah, the weather in Sweden are a bit cold and gray today, and windy, and it's inside weather today. I think it's coloring weather. Yeah, the Posca pencils are the mystery here. If they are the same as some else. I remember when I started to color the first year, maybe I just did all my flowers like this. Orange, red, orange, yellow. I haven't done that so much since that, but now I'm going back to this old WIP, and here they are again. Yeah, it's definitely coloring weather today. Yes, take me with you and go fix some coffee and do some extra for the audience. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry again. Wrong way. Do we have any tea lovers here? And why is tea so popular in England? That is some things I'm wondering. Here in Sweden we are... yeah, take care. Good luck with your hard work. See you later. You're a tea person, Caroline. Yeah, take iPad with you, Sang. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes tea can be perfect. It's kind of cozy with tea. I know there are people in Sweden, of course, a lot of people that likes tea more than coffee. But I know we are a coffee-loving people. Ah, of course. Sean, that makes sense. the royal family and the Commonwealth in India, of course. That makes sense. Here in Sweden, we have the Swedish fika, which is, I would say it's a cup of coffee, but of course it can be whatever you will drink and something sweet too. And then you sit down and chat and having the coffee and the sweets. I know, Jody. You're too young still. Oh, so for you it was connected with your smoking. Yeah, I've heard that from other persons as well. I have a close friend that tries to stop smoking, and she thinks it's hard when she's having coffee because it's so connected. But I mean, there are so many different kind of teas. So I remembered, I think I've talked about this earlier, that I really liked tea when I was a kid. We always drank tea before bedtime, but then we had a lot of sugar in it. And somewhere during the way when I grew up, I realized that sugar was not so healthy, so I stopped using sugar, and then I didn't like the tea as much. So then I stopped drinking tea. Oh, is it true, May? So it was the same with chocolate for you? And you started to drink more when you quit. Yeah, we are all individuals. So my plan was to use more Tombow dual brush pens before I started adding the pencils. The paper had changed because I had fixative over the page. It became so strange, the surface. So I'm gonna try to add pencils earlier on. So if you stop smoking, maybe you have more money for coloring supplies. Ooh, I can see my neighbor is fixing in the garden, despite the weather. Oh, that's totally fine. Just keep lurking. That's what I'm doing most of the time when I'm attending streams. Because most of the time when I'm watching streams, I'm coloring. Not much. Okay. That was a wish thought. Oh, so you stopped quite a long time ago. I agree, May. Better health is not always an enough motivator. I mean, it's an addiction. It's really, really hard to stop. It's a chemical thing that happens in the body. Sentrolle, do you live in Sweden as well? So it's nice to be here with this WIP actually today, because yesterday it has been some really warm days here, and I've seen a lot of beautiful butterflies hunting each other or playing around in the sun, but today they are not visible because of the gray and cold weather. And maybe there will come some snow again, I've heard. We'll see. Exactly. Food and coffee. That is my addiction as well. I love food. And coloring supplies, of course. That's so funny. Yeah. We can have an AA group, but no, what we need to call it something else. An anonymous, and not anonymous coloring supplies addiction group. So yeah, hi, my name is Isabel, and I'm also having a coloring addiction. Welcome back, Sang. You are in good company here. Let us say that. Yeah, that's good. PTAC, proud to be a colorist. Yeah, this is circle is a safe place. Safe space and safe place. Yeah, of course. I found when I was cleaning my scrapbook, corners the other day, and then I found some things. I found some stamps, and then I remember that I tried to restart my stamp collector thing some years ago, when I tried to find a hobby, and remember that I liked it as a kid. But after some time, I realized the fun part of collecting stamps was, I didn't think the fun part was to buy or to find them or to organize them. I really prefer to do it. I think I did some kind of website, just a private one, where I scanned in photos of the stamps and from different parts of the world. And the fun thing was to learn about these countries and why they had these motifs on their stamps and things like that. And then I realized that that's what I'm getting from you as well, this community. But it's more fun than the stamp thing, because then I didn't learn to know people, just facts. Yeah, that's happened. I think that's happening to us all sometimes, that you come to parts in the picture and you have no idea what it is. I know, that's irritating. Anna. Okay, so Anna, welcome. And which Anna is it? Is it put some color to it, or coloring blunder, or another Anna? But those are the Annas I have most connection with so far, that I know about. You just color it black. That's a great solution. They are really big, these flowers. Oh, Anna, it's a new one. A new Anna. Welcome, my new Anna. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you will enjoy. So I guess next step after finishing WIPs will be saving bleed through pages. Try to fix them. Another page. That's true. May is a wise person in this community. You can always ask May things and she will answer. And she will also enable you. We're all enabling each other. That means that when you see something, when you watch streams or videos, you will learn about new coloring supplies and books that you suddenly feel that you must have. So you have a what were I going to show you? Yeah, no, I remember. So this page, this will be, I think, the most challenging part. This fish. as you can see, this was also a test page with tombos and things like that. And I had some bleed through up here. So I guess it will be maybe a black background. And I guess it must be Posca pens or acrylic paint on top, because that's the only thing that would cover up this mess. Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree, Sean. It's I know some of my friends asked me earlier, okay, but if I made any money on this, on this hobby, on all the things I do, and I said, no, it just costs me. But they said, but you have giveaways and things. Yeah, I know. But it's so fun. But now they have not asked me for a long time. So I guess they are used to it. Yeah, that fish. I wouldn't say it's nice. Oh, good night, Lisette. You also got that question, May. Yeah. Like, no, I wish. I think I'm not the only person that would love to have this as a work. But maybe then it wouldn't be as fun. And I mean, I have a great work. I really like it, but still, my body just longs to this desk and to the coloring. That's true. You can skip therapy and just color, so then you save money. Yeah, that's true. I mean, everything is what is the English word? Relative. I remember the first time when I started to color, and I was on Hannah Carlson's page on Facebook, and she was answering frequently asked questions. One was about the best pencils, and she was recommending Prismacolors or Polychromos, or I think it was Ergosoft maybe. And I was checking how much Polychromos cost, and I was shocked. I was like, oh, how on earth could you ever pay this much money on pencils? And maybe 1.5 years later, I bought them. And after that, it was like, now I could spend. Then it was nothing strange after that pencils could cost that much. And of course, it's a lot of money, but you use them. If you color a lot, you will use them a lot, and they are so fun to use. I mean, you can, of course, use cheap pencils as well and get the same result, but good pencils with good pigment are fun to use. And I was going somewhere with this, but where? I'm gonna have some more coffee and think about that. What were we starting this? Art supplies, expensive. Oh, that everything. I mean, a session at a therapist. One session is almost what it cost a big set of pencils, expensive one. So, and I mean, going to the cinema is also expensive, at least here in Sweden. Or going out eating. I mean, you would like to do those things as well, but I mean, everything is relative, if that is the word. Oh, Oh, yeah, Holbein in the wooden chest. That is an expensive one. Oh, I have 2 podcasts. I have one in Swedish and one in English. So the Swedish one is called Målarbokspodden. And the English one is called Passionista Colorista. So I have not done as many Swedish episodes lately, but I have done some. And there are maybe 40 out episodes. So the first one is when I started to color. It's just me in the sofa talking about my sickness and why I started to color and things like that. But then it's interviews in that one as well, in Swedish, with illustrators and coloristas. And the English one is mostly interviews because my English is not that good. So just babbling for a whole episode didn't feel possible. Oh, thank you, Mia. Oh, my podcast is like radio, so you can't see it. You can just listen to it. I think I have, if you go to my page here on YouTube, where I have info about myself and this channel, I think I have links to both of my podcasts. You can also go to my blog, passionistacolorista.com, and I have links to all my places and all my pods. Well, the 2 of them. So you can listen to it on iTunes or on Podbean. I have them on Podbean. Yeah, that's what I like too. I like to hear the backstories of the persons that I only know by name and their colorings. I think it's really nice to get to know them more and to hear how similar we are, or maybe not you can relate to everyone, but then you learn something new maybe, or yeah, I really like to do these interviews. I think my English has improved, but sometimes I just use words and hope it will be understandable. But my English has improved since not approved, of course, now I know why it felt wrong, improved since I started, because I didn't use English much then. Me and my husband, we used English sometimes when our son was smaller, when we wanted to talk about things he couldn't hear, but very fast he became better than me in English. Yeah, of course, you can put a link here. You are great, May. Thank you. Now I know, Sentrolle Anna. Now I know. I saw your coloring on Instagram. Your Moomin. Yay! I also love Moomin. Yeah, thank you, May. I'm speaking good Swinglish, don't I? What is it called when it's Norwegian? Norwenglish? Norwenglish? Swinglish is fun. Yeah, I guess my English is better than your Swedish. But I mean, English is more of a world language compared to Swedish. Yes, we do. We are a lot of people here in Sweden using Swinglish. We have quite a lot of words in Swedish that is actually English, and then we use them in a way that's not the or the way they should be used, the words, because we are adding a Swedish touch on it instead of finding up new Swedish words for different things. Oh, no, that can't be true. That there are more people here in Sweden speaking English than Swedish? No. I mean, I have no statistic, but I would definitely say no. Most people speak Swedish. I mean, we use a lot of English, but it's hard to get a job if you can't speak Swedish. Yeah, we learn English. When I was a kid, we started to learn when we went to third class. Now they start, I think, when they are 6 years old. A little bit, at least when they are 7 and start the first class. So English is the main. I mean, we have Swedish, of course, but yes, English is an important language in Sweden to learn. I guess we have it in the schools early on, and then when we come to class 6, we can choose another language, like also learning German or French or even Japanese or Spanish. Hello, Susie, and welcome. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Ohio. Yeah, day to day we talk Swedish. I mean, people that come from other countries, I guess they talk their own language with each other, at least. But of course, you can in most places like stores and things like that, you can use English because people will understand. At least most people. Some older ones that didn't learn English in school, maybe not that good at English, but a lot of Swedes are pretty good at English. But of course, it's weird. We talk Swedish in Sweden. Oh, you talk some Italian. Oh, 4 a.m. That's, I don't know what if I should say it's early or it's late. Good night, Robin. Goodbye. Sleep well. You have 11 official languages, Cynthia. Wow, that's a lot. Buongiorno, Totti. I went to Italy once and I don't know any Italian, and I thought they also could English, but they were, at least where we were, they couldn't English that well. So they were speaking Italian with us, and I felt so stupid. I'm gonna stream 5 more minutes to my 11 a.m. So most of you speak English. So if I went to South Africa, I would probably be able to talk with most people in English, in Swinglish. So these are very bright flowers. I don't know if I will do white outlines on them, but I don't think so. Maybe on the butterflies. Oh, well, I think I would prefer to learn like Spanish. I think that would be a great language to know. But I do love Italian food and the Italian landscape and to travel in Italia. So yeah, maybe someday. But I'm not very good at learning new languages. I thought it was difficult in school. But it's really nice to be able to talk to people from different parts of the world. It's really nice. Oh, hello, Heather. And let me see. Oh, you are at hospital with Hupster today. Thank you. Thank you for liking my flowers. I had to accept that these were how they was going to look because I already have done this one, and I wanted the other ones to look similar. Thank you, Caroline. The South African accent is like New Zealand and London Cockney mixed. Interesting. And thank you, Mia. Your swatching is done. Off to bed. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. I didn't see Anna is going. Goodbye, Anna. Good night, Dee. So I'm gonna think about if I'm gonna. I mean, this butterfly was already done, so I can't change it too much. If I'm gonna do the other butterflies the same color or change it, but actually I think I will do it the same colors. Yeah, maybe I will. So not having too much different colors on it. Thank you, Jody. So Jody and Melody, I have sent you a little letter. I hope it will travel safe. Yeah, it's very vibrant colors on this page. Thank you, Mia, for being here. It was super nice. It was just, as I said, improvised stream while I was having my morning coffee and trying my new microphone. And I didn't know if anyone could join this time, but I'm super happy that you could. And it was so nice. You made this day so good. Yeah, bye, Rebel. See you later. Yeah, exactly. See you on next stream somewhere. Perfect. And thank you. And it's perfect that my microphone works. That's good. Then I can keep using it. Yay, Jody, I have just a little thing for your birthday. So, goodbye. I'm going to do one of these, my finished pictures video later today. And I'm thinking of my next stream. I don't know if I will have any stream before that, but my next Saturday stream, I think I will color maybe a page in Rita Burma. That was very long time ago. I'm going to think about that, and see you later. Super nice to hang out with you. Yes, it's your birthday month now, Pickle, and you have this great color along on Instagram that we have to join. Yeah, thank you for joining, Heather, and May, and Susie, and Sang, and Mia, and Sean, and Cynthia, and Anna, Alien, and Caroline, and everyone. I'm just seeing the names here that are in the end of the stream, so I'm sure I have forgotten a lot of people, but everyone, thank you so much for doing this stream so lovely and friendly. Goodbye. Lisette, yes. Thank you all. Bye.